Guys, welcome to the very last episode of Season 1 NFL Superstar Mode. This is Week 18 against the Philadelphia Eagles, so we have a big rivalry game. Let's see if we can cap off the season with another win. We have reached our personal goal of wins that we set ourselves for the season. I mean, we didn't do the best. It wasn't the best of seasons, but again, we haven't had too bad of a season. We've sort of progressed slowly, but in the right direction, I would say. So yeah, hopefully, as I say, we can end with a win. We have got 6 wins. We was obviously looking for more than that, trying to reach the playoffs in our first ever season. Didn't work, unfortunately, so then we had to obviously adjust the goalposts accordingly, which we have done. But yeah, we're going to go straight into the last game of the season now against the Eagles, see how we get on, and then will we make the cut for Season 2? Not too sure yet. We will find out after, obviously, this game. Hopefully we do. Hopefully we can stick with the Giants, but no guarantees. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here. We have got the ball, so let's see if we can make some plays now and try and progress. Interception there, not what we needed at all there. Poor play. It's absolutely shocking there. Quite horrendous there. Not what we needed for the first play of the game there. It looks like we are going to give up possession and probably give some points to Philadelphia there. So not ideal at all. They only get 3 though, so it's not too bad. We can hopefully come back here and make another big play. And get the ball back pretty quickly as well, which is always a bonus. Let's see how we get on. Not the best there. We are pretty much sacked under pressure. Again, we have still got quite a lot of progression to make with our player, to be completely honest. I think we're still sort of like 70, mid 70 sort of rating wise, so a lot of stats that we need to improve and make changes to, and obviously hopefully we can progress. As I say, this is the end of Season 1. The goal is to end up with a Super Bowl ring, so we will continue playing this, and the series will be around until we can hopefully make it to the Super Bowl. Whether that happens in Season 2 is anyone's guess really. Again, we may be with the Giants, we may progress to another team, who knows, but all we're going to keep on doing is just throwing the ball and trying to improve our player every week really. Obviously try and get a better record next season than what we have so far this season. I mean, again, 6 wins for our first season. Can't complain at all really. It has just been a case of gradually growing as the season goes along and sort of just progressing really, see where the plays take us. I mean, there has been a few close games as well, so who knows, could there have potentially been more wins on the board, possibly. We get the first down there, I think. But yeah, I mean, it's been a learning curve, it's been a learning season, so to speak, so not too disappointed with how the season's panned out. Obviously, again, it would have been ideal if we could have made the playoffs in our first year, but I think being realistic and looking back at how the season went, can't complain at all really with those 6 wins. We had some tough opponents as well. Obviously, the division rivals are always going to be tough games to play really, but yeah, some close games. We lost a few. I think thinking back, I think Miami was a close game that we should have ideally won. We lost by a couple of points, and obviously a few others. So disappointed, not overly, but still, just obviously based on how the season went. So hopefully, as I say, we can get some points on the board here and cap it off with hopefully at least a win to end the season. It is going to be a tough ask. Good throw there, and in for the touchdown as well. So we tie the game with Isaiah Hodgins again. Most consistent player this season, I would say. He's been there pretty much every single time we've needed him to come up with a big play, and he just does another one there for us to tie the game. Hopefully we can get the extra point and go in front, which we do. But just as we go in front, Philadelphia bounce back as well and retake the lead from us. So again, another 6-point game really. So let's see if we can get on the ball before the end of the quarter. But again, plenty of time on the clock really. So just play smartly, work our way up the field gradually, and see if we can get some extra points on the board. And a great throw there and a great catch by again Mr. Sterling Shepard. So again, I mean, with the progression that we've made with the player, it's all sort of, we've been targeting key areas, obviously mainly the passing areas, the short and medium throws. So we have seen that progression as the season sort of goes on really. There's been more and more throws that have been accurate, more and more throws that have been caught as well. So again, our next steps really in that progression line are going to be throwing under pressure, escaping that pressure as well, avoiding sacks. Those are the main sort of areas that we're going to improve on and progress sort of next year really. As I say, this year it's pretty much done and dusted. Another great throw there, again perfect accuracy as you can see. So we have made those progressions, we've made those steps in the right direction as well to get us where we need to. Great field position here as well. See if we can add some more points on the board, and we do. Another touchdown there, just what we needed. Hodgins again, second of the day, puts us back hopefully in the lead now with the extra point coming up as well. See if we can make that extra point, which we do. But again, Philadelphia straight back into the lead there. It's like back and forth. As soon as we get ourselves in the lead, Philadelphia have an answer for pretty much everything that we have been doing. So let's see if we can maybe get ourselves back in the lead, or at least close before the end of the half here as well. So another throw there, great pass as well, another completed pass. I think we are still first in terms of passing yards for the whole season. So again, as our rookie year, that is pretty good, I would say. We've definitely smashed sort of the target that was given to us, the personal target that was given to us. Obviously it will be interesting to see where we finish the season overall. Again, I think we're pretty comfortable with that first position by a good couple of hundred passing yards. But again, we can check that at the end as well. This is our very first season, so I'm not sure what happens in terms of once the season's ended, if we go straight into the next season or there is a recap. But again, we can check that out and see where we are at the end of it. Second and fourth coming up, so 2-minute warning coming up as well. Down by 6, so not it's not panic mode just yet, but as I say, hopefully we can get some points on the board now, because the closer we are at half time, it's going to be ideal for us for the second half really, because we know that the Eagles, anything we do scoring wise, the Eagles are just hitting us pretty hard as soon as we score. They're obviously coming back, so as long as we can keep scoring points and not give them the opportunity to put more points on the board and grow that margin, then we're going to be pretty comfortable hopefully, and then we can maybe just nick it at the end. So much pressure there. That's 4th and 4th as well, so we end up with no points there before the half. Hopefully we can get one final play in just before the half there, if we can get a quick 3 and out, but I'm not 100% sure. They only get 3 points, so it's still a sort of 6-point game really. So if we can get a touchdown here, tie the game. We've got 26 seconds to go though, so not a lot of time on the board, but we might have to go for a few long plays here downfield, see if we can catch them off guard. There is a lot of momentum in their favour though, so we're going to have to see what we can do. Lots of magic hopefully. It wasn't the call. Right, we've got a few timeouts, so we're going to use a timeout now. 16 seconds to go as well before the half. I think it's too early for a Hail Mary. I'm not even sure we've got enough throw-in power to actually get all the way downfield either, to be honest. Right, we want... Where is Hodgins? Right, he's not even there, so that's fine. Let's see if we can go downfield. 16 seconds to go. Gonna have to risk it, and he's caught it as well. Perfect throw there. Let's call another timeout. We've got 7 seconds to go. Big play there by Shepherd. But how far are we? I think this is going to be the final play, so we're going to have to either get the ball out quick and get a touchdown, or do we just settle for the field goal here and take the 3 points? It is still a 6-point game though, so we are definitely still in this. Okay, I'm not sure what happened there, but it went straight to the halftime, so we took the 3 points obviously, so they took that out of my hands. But again, it's still 3 points, and we have got the ball as well, so that's a nice little touch there. If we can get some more points on the board, get ourselves downfield now. Again, ideally we can get a touchdown now and just start racking up those points. Again, we've got Shepherd going deep here. We've got Bellinger as well on a nice run. See if we can pick out one of these. Darren Waller's wide open, and he fumbles the ball there. It's knocked out. 3rd and 2 coming up. Do we hand the ball to Mr. Barkley and let him run it? Hopefully he can get a few yards. Not too sure. I think it is probably the best call here, to be honest. I think we're just going to hand off to Barkley and let him work his magic, see if he can get those 2 yards that we need. 4th and inches, he does not get it there. Not looking great. Hopefully we may go for it. I don't think we will, to be honest, based on the field position. So it looks like we're going to have to punt the ball there as well. But at least we get the ball back, and the Eagles haven't scored there, so that is ideal for us. 3 points in it. Let's start off with a nice little hand off to Barkley, see if he can get some downfield, get some yards in those legs. So we get on now. And stop him straight away there, only 1 yard. Not great at all. He's only got 17 yards today as well, which is pretty poor from him. We might have to come up with a big play here. We are only 3 points behind, so again, not panic mode. We've still got the 4th quarter coming up as well, so we don't have to panic just yet. It's not like we need to do any risky plays. Only 3 points. So again, if we can get ourselves into field goal position here, tie up the game before the end of the 4th quarter, that would be perfect. But now we get sacked. Not what we need at all. Not what we needed. We're going to have to punt the ball again here. It's not looking great. We need to focus now for this 4th quarter coming up. I mean, again, they have got a lot of momentum, so they are definitely obviously reading the plays, getting ahead of us. They got a touchdown as well. It's not what we needed there. 10-point game in it now. We've got 3.5 minutes to the end of this, so we are going to have to start being pretty much perfect here with the throws. See if we can get ourselves downfield pretty quickly and hopefully recover the ball as well, and then get ourselves downfield again. So see if we can. Again, too much pressure there. 3rd and 10. 3rd and long coming up. It's not looking great at all. It's not what we needed. We did not want to finish the season with a loss to our rivals, but unless we can get a playoff here, it's looking likely, unfortunately. Great throw there. Just what we needed. It's perfect. Just what we needed. Right, we've still got 3 minutes on the clock, so we've got plenty of time still. No rush, and we have got the 2-minute warning as well, so let's see if we can work some magic in the next sort of 50 or so seconds, which is just what we needed. And he's out of bounds as well, I think, which is perfect. It's fine. We are very, very close now. So if we can get this and then get the ball back, maybe just past the 2-minute warning, hopefully we can work some magic here. He's knocked it out. Right, 2 minutes 40 to go. Still plenty of time on the clock, but we need something to work here. Right, we're going to target potentially Hodgins again. As I say, he's been the man of the season so far for us. He has definitely performed when we need him to. Just behind him there. That was my fault. Right, 3rd and 10 coming up. We need another play. We need something to work. Right, we get the 10 yards and we get the touchdown, just what we needed. Right, we are back in this game. 3 points hopefully in it if we make this kick. And we have got just over 2 minutes as well. So hopefully we can get the ball back pretty quickly. Right, they don't score by the looks of it. But that is the end of the game. So they run the clock down. Unlucky there. I thought we would have got at least one more shot. We didn't. Right, we end with a B+. 318 yards to add to our season total there as well. Unlucky there, we lost again. Another close game. That silly mistake at the beginning there with that interception theoretically has cost us the game, even though they took away 3 points. But again, we've lost the game by 3 points, so that is not ideal for us there, ending on the loss. But I mean, 6-11 for the season. As I said at the beginning, 6 more wins than what we was expecting for the season, to be honest. So overall, we will take that. But yeah, not ideal there to end the season with that loss. But again, we come back stronger next season, hopefully. So we will just progress this and advance and see what happens. We will see, I'm guessing, the playoffs and the playoff Super Bowl winner, rather, so to speak. But I guess not. I guess we have to see progress the season. So Dallas made it in, the Eagles made it in, and Washington made it in the end as a wild card as well. So again, quite a few surprises there. Washington, especially with Atlanta as well. Even the Bears made it in overall, but Raiders. So again, very interesting there to see that playoff. Let's progress this week and see what happens. I'm guessing it's obviously going to take us through all of the rest of the season now, which I think it does. So we have got Washington beat the Falcons, San Francisco 49ers beat Tampa Bay, Eagles comfortably beat the Bears. So we have got Eagles, 49ers, Washington, Dallas, Bills, Raiders, and Kansas Bengals, which could be a good matchup there. So what we'll do is we'll progress all the way through just to see who wins the Super Bowl, and then that will be the end of the season there as well. So let's go through to the divisional week, advance this week. We won't check who won the divisional week. We'll go straight into the Super Bowl, see who goes straight into the Super Bowl there. Pro Bowl we know we didn't make. Is that correct? Have I just seen, spoiler alert coming up, have I just seen what I think I've seen there? Which I believe the Washington Commanders have reached the Super Bowl, and they have. So they beat the Cowboys 30-24, then beaten San Francisco 49ers 28-13, and they are in the Super Bowl against the Bengals. Wow, I never thought I would see the Washington Commanders in the Super Bowl there, but again, just shows how well they must be playing. Right, we are gonna skip this now. Let's see who wins the Super Bowl. Is it gonna be Washington? Is it gonna be the Bengals? Let's have a look. Super Bowl results coming up. Washington win 21-14. The Washington Commanders are the Super Bowl champions. Wow, not what I was expecting to see at the beginning of the season there when we started. Right, that is the recap of the season as well. That is that for this episode, guys. As I say, we may be back hopefully for a second season. I'm not too sure whether we are going to re-sign with the Giants or we're going to look at a different team altogether. Make sure to smash that like and subscribe. Obviously drop a comment and let me know what you thought of the season. If you even want to see a season 2, and I will catch you all on the next one.